morning, guys. Today we'll be exploring the Mount Brown lookout here in Henderson, Western Australia. Let's go. So your first step will be the car park here in Henderson. As you can see, pretty much there is enough space for everyone and it won't be a problem. And you will be welcomed also with this sign. Tells you more information about the Beeliar Regional Park, its flora and fauna, and also other regional parks here in Perth. And walking trail in this area, which include the Mount Brown lookout, Lake Mount Brown, and Henderson Cliffs, which is on the other side of the road, other side of the Cockburn Road. And also you pretty much need to stick to your path and don't wander around to vegetation because of the ammunition risk from World War II. Let's go. So now we're gonna start with Mount Brown lookout, which not easy to miss, easy to locate. This sign, just 1 kilometer, and again the risk of unexploded ammunition, so pretty much we need to stick to our designated path. And this sign says you can have dog on leash, but no cycling pretty much. And again, stick to your path. And structure, you can notice it's limestone, same as the Henderson cliffs on the opposite side of the road, which is because we are like in a coastal area here, so not surprising. It said 1 kilometer to get to the lookout on the top, and it's not a loop, so 1 kilometer the way up, and we do the same on the way down. Pretty quiet today, even though it's a public holiday, but that's the case with pretty much most of the walking and hiking trails here in Western Australia. You can really have a good time, and you have a very high chance it's not crowded. It's a nice spring weather today, pretty good. bit of chilly but not too cold, so it's ideal for these kind of walks. So guys, we had to go all the way back from here, because remember when we got to this sign it wasn't really clear which way to go, this way or this way, but according to Google Maps the first path we took is wrong. So when you guys start the trail and you get to this sign, just go straight to your right, because that's the correct path. So yeah, I think the park rangers here need to make that sign a bit clearer for people where to go, left or right. Now we know for sure it's right. And also another sign we are correct is it's a bit uphill, and that's logical if you are going to go to a lookout. And same as the start with the trail, it's a mix of sand and limestone, a characteristic of this region. And again, spring is pretty much the wildflower season, so you get to see lots of wildflowers here in the regional park blooming. And let's continue. And we still continue our way upwards. There are lots of intersections here, and they miss a bit of more signage, so I think that's something that regional park here can improve on. And as you can see, wildflowers blooming, purple, red, yellow. It looks really good. But I don't think that's our path to the lookout. We will continue here. And pretty much only thing you can hear here, birds singing, and also the sounds coming from the Kwinana industrial area, which is very close to Henderson, pretty much the neighboring suburb. So yeah, lots of intersection, which can be confusing. It says here no entry, So yeah, we'll try this one. So yeah, one of the things that's where the regional park here could benefit from is to increase the number of signage and make it clearer to people where to go. And we have this and this. So my guess would be, let's try this way. So guys, I just checked Google and tells me to go back, and at that previous intersection we shouldn't have gone straight and we should have turned this way, still uphill. So like I said, it really needs better signage. It has enough at the car park, like a general info and where the Mount Brown lookout trail starts, but after that lots of intersections. So my advice is just use your Google Maps, and it should be easy. Yeah, like Google Maps, it's in it and it's clear, so there won't be any confusion. And we're still uphill in our walk. I think we are in the correct path and we are getting close to the top for the lookout. So this sign tells us we go back to the car park 1 kilometer, and also the other walking trail, Lake Mount Brown. And we can have panoramic view of the regional park from here before we continue our walk to the lookout, which is here. So it's pretty easy, like physically wise, but signs can be confusing, so it would be a good idea to use Google Maps with you. It is very clear how to get to the lookout. So like I think it's saved in Google Maps in a way that makes it very clear. You just follow from the car park off the Cockburn Road, follow all the way from the car park here till you get to the lookout. This is formation sign at the top of the lookout. More information about WA, the city and the water resources. So this more info about the Kwinana industrial area. You have the production of chlorine, titanium dioxide, nickel, iron, agricultural product, crude oil, aluminum. So this lookout is pretty unique, is that you can get to see panoramic view of the Cockburn Sound region. So pretty much here, that's the Kwinana industrial area, all this area, and after Kwinana you have the Rockingham area, and if you get to this, you can see this island is Garden Island, which is Australian Navy base. And also here from the lookout after the Kwinana area, we get to see this area of the ocean called Cockburn Sound. So here, so after Kwinana we get to where we are now, which is Henderson. That includes also this industrial area in the front here, and this industrial area also is gonna witness huge transformation next few years because of the AUKUS, Australia, UK, US nuclear submarine program. So I can expect billions of dollars to be invested in this area next few years, 20s and the 2020s and 2030s, and lots of jobs, like the Prime Minister said, and the Premier of WA said, like almost 10,000 jobs, direct and maybe even more indirect jobs. So you can expect lots of transformation. And also, if you look closely here, this is Fremantle. You can see the Fremantle port, which is a major port here in WA. And after there you can see the city, Perth CBD, Perth City, Central Business District. So pretty much you can see Perth, Freo, Henderson, Indian Ocean, Cockburn Sound, Kwinana industrial area, and Rockingham after. So it's a pretty good area to give a very panoramic view of the southwest and the south metropolitan region of Perth. And here you can see the Beeliar Regional Park. So if you are new to Perth, this area is pretty good. If you want to have a view from Perth City all the way to Rockingham, it's pretty good. Pretty much 360 panoramic view of our beautiful city. And the Indian Ocean. So pretty much here in Mount Brown Lookout, we are at the heart of the Beeliar Regional Park. So that concludes our Mount Brown Lookout walking trail. It's pretty easy, just 1 kilometer. And it's not a loop, so the same 1 kilometer we did, we're gonna do it all the way back to get to the car park. And because, like I said, the signs can be a bit confusing, so it's a good idea, in my view, to use Google Maps also, which is very clear and very concise, and will get you to this exact spot. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.